Don't underestimate the power of SEO leads, which is also known as search engine optimized leads. All right. So these are your laser targeted or hot leads that can view you as an expert authority in your niche. Excuse me. The problem is people struggle over the technical aspects of getting them, and they settle for these lukewarm or cold leads somewhere else. And leads that aren't hot or laser targeted, well, it delays the results that you hope to not only bring people who need them, but it really stumps your growth as a business. And so in this quick video, I'm going to define SEO leads and give you the most important steps to make sure that you're correctly set up to get SEO leads for your business or for your opportunity. Hey, so now this won't be an all-inclusive training, but it will be more than enough to get you started, all right? Now, if you want to learn more, be sure to check out my training hub. I have a link below where I teach you how to build an online business from scratch. And this is centered around creating these SEO leads that we're talking about today. So SEO leads are search engine optimized leads, right? And that means by using a search engine like Google, I can type in a search term on there. For example, if I sold golf clubs, right? Well, I would definitely want to rank for the term golf clubs, and I would want it to rank high on these search engines using an article from my website. And ranking high on a search term means that after my customer types in golf clubs, well, they see a list of results on Google like they normally would, except with my article on it, ranking for the term golf clubs, somewhere on that page, right? Now, by default, Google shows 10 results per page. So that means my article ranking for golf clubs should show up between the first and 10th position, right? And this is important because, well, people don't actually go to page 2 or 3 on search engines unless they're doing like in-depth research or something on the topic. And so in most cases, if you're not ranking on page 1 of Google, preferably within like the first 5 positions, well, then your article or video just isn't getting the maximum amount of SEO leads that it could be getting. And the thing to keep in mind here is that unlike your paid leads, well, SEO leads could take a couple of months before maturing and ranking. But once they start to rank in top positions, the wait will be worth the while, I promise. So right away, if it's an article you want to rank for, you'll need a WordPress website, okay? Now, in my training hub linked below, I walk you step by step in how to set up your own WordPress website. With the right hosting company, you can do this in only a few clicks, guys. And I use WordPress because, well, it's the most recognized, most used, and really the most effective for SEO lead generation. Okay. Now, if you want to rank on YouTube, which is a video search engine, then you won't need anything, of course. But YouTube itself, that and a little on-page optimization that I'm going to talk about here in just a second. So let's see. So to make sure you're set up to generate search engine optimized leads correctly, okay, I'm going to give you 3 things that you can begin doing. Okay. So first, you need to start brainstorming your business's keywords, or at least the products and opportunities that you want to rank for. Okay. And so to help you do that, I've got a few questions that you can really start thinking about and start asking yourself. So what is your service or business? What are common pain points or issues that people have in your niche, right? What are people looking to achieve? What are the features of your product and services? Or how do you solve their problem and with what technique, right? So the goal here is to come up with as many keyword terms as possible around the answers to those questions. And anywhere between 2 to 4 words in length is good for each phrase you come up with or term. Now, if you already have a website, then you'll want to sign up for Ahrefs trial to inspect your own website and the keywords that you're currently ranking for. If you want to buy a keyword tool, then I recommend keywordfinder.com because, well, it's cheaper and easier to use and understand. So I left a link below to get you a 10-day trial to try that one out. But if you want to go even cheaper, Google has a free keyword planner that you can use, but you'll need a Google AdWords account, I believe, to use it, which it's not difficult to set up an AdWords account either. So now you're going to find some of your competitors along the way while doing this kind of research. So make sure you're taking notes on how and where your competitors are ranking. Okay, so the second thing you can do is start taking your keyword tool, whichever one you picked, and start plugging in your keyword phrases, the ones you came up with, and really see how well they currently rank. And this can all be done while using your free trial if using Ahrefs or Keyword Finder, right? And then after your trial, you can cancel or keep it. It's up to you. It just might seem rather expensive if you're not making that kind of money, right? You might be like, oh my gosh. Anyway, with these tools, you're going to be looking for low keyword difficulty, increasing trends, and high search results. Okay? Search terms with the best results you're going to use to create articles with. And just know when creating the URL, make sure your keyword phrase with the best results are included in the URL of your article. And also anything under a keyword difficulty of 25 can be ranked in the top position on search engines just by following the steps that I'm laying out right here in this video. Anything higher than a keyword difficulty of 25, you may need to learn some next level strategies such as speeding up the acquisition of backlinks linking to your website. Again, be sure to keep track, guys, of all of this. Get a spreadsheet or something and make sure you're taking notes, because this is just going to make your job way easier once you start writing your articles or writing out scripts for your next video. And last but not least, you'll need to perform on-page optimization, okay? So this is all about how to write your article. You'll need to include your keyword phrase in your title, in your subheadings where it makes sense. And then you also want to have them sprinkled throughout your article where it makes sense again to do so. And use a couple of external links that get sent out to related content. And as far as your keywords go, don't overstuff your article with your keywords, okay? Or your article might get flagged by Google's algorithms, and who knows how those work, but I just don't want you to rank poorly. And then also, if you're wondering if there's like a magic keyword ratio to the amount of content you write so that you can rank high in search engines, well, the answer is no. It differs from page to page and phrase to phrase nowadays, and Google's pretty smart. You just need to make sure you write naturally and focus on creating high quality content for your people, right? And so by doing these three things, brainstorming your business keywords, finding the ones that you can easily rank for, and then of course, making sure your on-page SEO is on point. So if you do these three things, then you'll not only be able to create SEO leads, but they'll be laser targeted as most people are searching you out to find out what you have to offer and will opt in to your opportunities. Okay. If you're curious about the opt-in process and want to learn more about really how a person goes from reading an article to ending up as a lead on your email list, then again, I definitely recommend you visit my training hub, as that's something that I cover in more detail there. Otherwise, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, guys, for more helpful content on helping you build your online business from scratch. All right. So thanks for watching, and we'll talk soon. Stay blessed.